Sharet Tzedek first got introduced to Susan Canter at our bowl-a-thon about 5 years ago. And that's when I really started to see how amazing Susan is.
I thought it was something fun. I thought it was a great thing to do on Sunday, a great thing to do with my friends. I don't really bowl so well, so I thought, okay, to compensate for that, I could perhaps try to do some fundraising. And it just became really a lot of fun.
The next year she called me and said, I would very much like to be involved, but this year I'd actually like to donate and dedicate what I raise to my brother who passed away several years ago to cancer. And I thought that was just a beautiful way to engage someone in what we were doing and connecting Sharet Tzedek to somebody's personal life.
I was already familiar with the hospital and some of the great work that they did, and November was my brother's birthday, and I thought it was really appropriate that in the month of November to be doing work in support of Sharet Tzedek.
At that second bowl-a-thon is when Susan's true competitive nature and also incredible fundraising talents really emerged. As Susan's team started to pick up a little bit of momentum, I started getting emails every 5 seconds, another donation, whether it was $36, $50, $100, $1,000. The donations just started really flying in. Over the course of the next 5 years, Susan went from raising about $3,000 a year to raising about $14,000 a year, which is really unbelievable and often represented more than a third of the profit that we made from each event.
It would be hard to imagine a better model for involvement, commitment, devotion than someone like Susan.
Susan's been doing some form of charity as long as we can remember, from even collecting for Palim in yeshiva. She's always been an advocate of charity.
Nobody works harder for organization work than my daughter. She works for several organizations, and Sharet Tzedek seems to be the focus now.
It really encompasses many, many different Jewish values. Gemilut Chasadim, acts of kindness, Bikur Cholim, allowing people to visit the sick. And also, it doesn't matter if it's in Israel or in areas of the world like Haiti or Japan, they really set the gold standard for medical excellence.
Susan is a very caring aunt. The same care that she puts into her projects, she puts into her family. And my kids have felt that care and they have felt that interest.
What makes my aunt special is first of all, she's a big family person. She cares about her family a lot.
Well, I think she's very nice, and she's also very sweet, and she's just very special.
My aunt, even in her private life, she is involved with kindness, and that's not such a commonly found trait.
She goes around places and just comes to us with a smile every single time.
Mazel tov, Aunt Susan!
What Sharet Tzedek means to the people of Israel is what Susan Canter means to our community. It's someone you can turn to when you need to lean on someone you can turn to when you're in trouble, and so everyone wants her. You know, and tonight you got her. So congratulations to Sharet Tzedek for getting Susan Canter. You're going to brag about that for a long time.
My sister Susan personifies Chesed, and she holds the land of Israel very close to her heart, and the fact that she's able to combine both of them together, Chesed and Israel, is just a winning combination.
Susan is passionate, she's dynamic, she's energetic. I consider myself very, very lucky on behalf of Sharet Tzedek to have found her, to be someone that can help us as an ambassador for the hospital. But I also consider myself very, very lucky to have her as a friend. And I look forward to working together with her for many, many years for the benefit of the hospital.
Many of the attributes of the hospital really personify many of the attributes of my brother. And I just thought that being involved is an honor, and maybe you can make some difference, and that you can walk away feeling good that you did something and that you helped somebody else. And really, when you give a piece of yourself, you actually get back so much more in return.